with that rune setup. But if he
I
doesn't,
completely agree.
then I think he will get wrecked early on
All right, so
completely.
we're going in
See,
now into game 2 of the IVL Season 1 Open Playoffs round of 16. We have UT Austin versus UT Dallas. UT Austin will be on the blue team, or on the purple team, I'm sorry, and UT Dallas on the blue team. Actually, my loading screen is bugged, so as soon as we get into game, I will fix that. So somebody please fill us in. It looks like, just from here, UT Dallas has a legendary skin, and Lux has a skin. So I'm
Skin
assuming skin
advantage is
advantages.
even,
Oof.
but
well,
UT Dallas
legendary counts
is
fire.
using Broloff, so I think they pull out skin advantage with that.
And on top
Even
of that, since
though,
this is a college league, like Broloff is like isn't like 2 extra skins.
good point. Alright, do you think we see any shenanigans early again? Any invading in the jungle?
Lux is like basically Morgana at level 1 if she starts with Q.
I completely agree.
She hasn't skilled anything yet, but we'll see what happens.
She's AFK, you know.
Okay,
She
that's
did
one strategy.
get her nothing.
Nothing.
So we'll wait for
You
that.
need to clam down on your casting.
I just got kind of excited. I apologize.
John is still a little bit late getting out of base. Is she
And
waiting for? No, okay. Here she comes.
she just had to use the restroom.
Well, she
I
bought
just-
items and then like was just sitting there without the health potion.
Mm.
And
So
it's like they are gonna invade top again.
Cannon's gonna spot them and probably not have
Get
to
away
flash this
with
time.
moves.
Oh, nope, he reacted a little late, so...
Oh, she does
did
have.
not. He got E level 1 though.
I think it was
oh,
like
yeah.
I think it was just at the last second that he got it.
Yeah,
I
Prowess.
would rather do flash. Are they going to stay this time, do you think?
you'd rather flash than use getting level 1?
I was being facetious. I would rather have used E level 1.
Okay. I don't understand, like, when you're being
You
serious,
might need to
so you have
remake
to
for
explain it to
using
me.
E first. Classy all chat going down.
Minions have spawned.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Are they expecting to get a kill here or something? I don't know what... They're gonna be... Surely they have to take the red now.
Yeah, they're very late on the base if they were going to.
Ashe is not gonna be bottom for a long time.
I think they
They're gonna
thought
know
the
something
remake
about-
was happening.
Oh.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
No,
It was
because
a joke.
Geoslug actually asked if they needed to remake.
That could very well have...
Wait, what? Why would he assume that? That seems not at all logical to me.
Alright, well UT Austin appears to be winning the mind tricks early this game. Nautilus Nautilus is going to level 2 mid with a red buff. We'll see how this goes. And Vlad just has absolutely no presence in that lane yet.
Oh no, actually, I didn't have chat turned on earlier, but apparently Nocturne said we might need to remake for Masters.
Yeah, that's what we were
That
talking
is,
about.
yes.
So that's okay. I thought you were talking about the E thing, skilling E.
Well, that's why
Because
we
I
were.
didn't have my chat.
And they
didn't
do
have my
get
chat
the
turned.
ward on bottom lane.
Oh, that was
Janna
that was
places the
very
ward and they
impressive.
manage to kill it.
That's huge. That's probably gonna be GG right there.
Especially
Yep.
because Janna started with the pink ward, so they're down to 2 wards. They just have like it was just lost a lot of control.
And this is just like we thought it would go down mid. This Cassiopeia is able to just terrorize the Vlad early.
Cassiopeia has one of the strongest early games mid lane, and you know like she has a great mid and late game. And Vladimir just like Vladimir's struggle is the early game. He needs items
There's
and he
the
needs levels.
Nocturne gank going to go
Yeah,
down
a red
eventually
buff.
top lane. We'll see how that goes. Olaf has Ghost, not Flash. So it's very
Look at
likely
you.
we could see First Blood here. And this does look like First Blood. Woo.
Oh.
Oh,
Not get the Q.
Oh,
Oh, very close.
He needed to save his spell shield for that axe.
Mm-hmm. And Vlad is able to just, you know, not get any farm because of how aggressive Cassiopeia is playing.
He's already used up all his potions. He can't really stay in this lane much longer.
And a gank is not anywhere soon because Nautilus is very low on health.
Oh man, Vlad
Force-
forced to pull. He has to base.
He
pretty
really
soon.
needs to base.
Cass is low mana, but she could probably get enough spells up to kill him if
She still
can.
has ignite, so yeah, I think she could.
She's yet to ignite.
And this Lux is dealing a lot of damage bottom.
Ooh, and they do. She does land the binding. At least a little bit of damage going off on Graves. He's forced to pop a potion. And once again, top lane the CS is just going heavily in UT Austin's favor early.
Mhm. Olaf has almost good magic resist, but he has very little armor to kind of
Like,
attack
yeah.
us.
And Nocturne's just
Really?
waiting now. I don't think he'll get an opportunity because I think it would be very foolish for Vladimir to come anywhere near off this tower.
And you would expect Cassiopeia to be a little farther ahead in CS, but it appears she's way more focused on trying to harass Vlad out of lane.
Yeah, she's been missing a lot. She had a huge wave that just was like one-shotting creeps before she could get them.
And Ash Lux managing to play very aggressive on Graves
But
G.
now that she has 6, Cassiopeia could honestly ult if she could ult for the go all in.
Mhm. And she whiffs the ult.
Yes.
I think she should have flashed in.
She could have at least, you know, forced a 1v1 flash, but it does look like Nautilus is gonna be here. Nocturne is here and he doesn't know that. The cat,
Vlad might die. She should just go for it.
I think she did.
Oh, she got him.
Blood.
Oh, and she's
Oh, but
probably
top
lived
lane,
too.
top
Yeah.
lane, Kennen is going in onto Olaf and does
Okay.
take down Olaf,
Yeah.
so that is now 2 kills for
For
UT Austin. And bottom is Jan is taking a lot of damage. She's gonna flash out of that. She's definitely playing out a lot better early now for UT Austin. I think it was just last game. They just had a few issues. But I will, I'm just realizing this. Nocturne is a little far behind in the jungle. He's only level 4. Is about 7.5 minutes in now. Like, he should be hitting 6 and be able to gank really soon. I don't think he's been as active in the jungle, and I think that's also a lot because he started Cloth 5. Like, that makes you really slow.
Well, he also lost his red buff.
That's
and
true. I didn't think about
Then
that.
he didn't get the
I would
enemy's red
expect
buff.
he is gonna give up this blue to Cassiopeia, who is a full 2 levels ahead of Vlad already.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I don't
Nothing
wanna jinx anybody, but UT Austin has a history of throwing game 1 and winning game 2 and 3.
Ooh.
I'm actually speaking about the premier team, but this could be like a UT Austin plot.
And so you were right about that Olaf having a really hard early game against Kennen by not running flat MR.
It wasn't the armor.
I meant he ran flat armor instead of running that.
Yeah, I mean he definitely should have started.
Started
Cloth
boots
5.
instead of Cloth 5, yeah. He just didn't have any sort of damage on the... Kennen has a ward that he's yet to put down, but
Oh,
they
but-
go oracles again on Nautilus.
And the early oracles play is becoming so very popular in competitive play, and it's I'm starting to see it a lot in casual play as well, and it's sort of getting annoying because it just
It-
shuts down lanes.
It's impossible to do anything about it.
I'm
Yeah.
completely predicting a Riot
Nerf.
change on how much oracles costs.
I
I
think that
they
they
will
need
make
to make it.
expensive.
I think making it more expensive could be one thing, or
Make it like not available until a certain amount of time into the game.
I think actually I don't know. There's a lot of things they could do, but I
Oh.
think they just need to. Okay, what's
That
happening?
was very strange how that
yeah.
lane fight just played out. That arrow appeared to go through Graves and then hit him. At least on mine.
Yeah, no, I saw that too. You know what's possible? I was thinking about this. I think what they could do to it is make it act like Gem of True Sight from Dota. Like, I mean, this would be really hard to implement, but in Dota, when you died with Gem of True Sight, it dropped like on the ground, and anybody could pick it up. And for the longest time, you know, I mean, I think it is still this way now. It's you gain the vision, so like it was really risky. You had to be able to stay alive, because if you lost it, you gave the other team such an advantage. And I think that's what it needs to be. Right now, when you lose when you die and lose oracles, you lose an advantage. The other team doesn't gain anything. And it's just like, okay, I lost 400 gold, but I was able to do, you know, I was able to take out wards, take out vision, and this early, yeah, it's extremely powerful. I think if they make it into a
Like
dropped
it has
item,
a higher downside to it, is what
yeah,
you're saying.
it needs to have a much higher risk than reward.
I mean, the problem with that is, like, late game, that's still not going to stop people from just buying in oracles every time they respawn. I really think, like, the only thing they can do is just make their, like, BS set, like, number of oracles that can be bought by each team in a game. That way, like, if they lose no oracles, they lost an oracles for the entire game.
I think it should be like you unlock an oracles every X amount of time. Because if you like say that you can only buy 5 oracles a game, something like that, like, I mean that's a lot, yeah. But 5 oracles a game, like if the game goes on for 60 minutes, I mean you've got to have an oracle like that late, and you can't expect how long it goes on.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, and there's action bottom. It looks like they are gonna get to pick up Janna here.
And this Olaf continuing to have a pretty difficult time against Kennen, falling behind on CS now by about 20 and already down a kill. And meanwhile, mid, Cassiopeia is still doing very well against Vladimir. Vladimir, though, isn't quite as low as he was before. He has some damage, he has some levels.
Still has not gotten his spell
Okay.
vamp, is what's
Mhm.
really hurting him still at this point.
Mhm. Yeah, he stands like no chance against Cassiopeia without the revolver. But he's probably going to pick it up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does finish his revolver, and then we might see this lane even out a little bit at this point. But Cassiopeia has already built herself a huge advantage with that early kill and 20 CS up. And we are still seeing the solos for UT Austin just heavily out-level UT Dallas this game. Vlad is 2 levels ahead, Kennen is a level ahead. Nocturne is 7, yet to ult. We'll see that play out soon, I'm sure.
Let me help shuffle off your mortal coil.
So do
This
you
is
like
the-
to max Q or E on Cassiopeia?
On Cassiopeia, I max Q. It does more damage than E, at least, unless you have, like, you know,
Like
for
while
some
you're
reason
harassing
you have a
her.
lot more movement speed than them, it does more damage even though it's over time. We are seeing Olaf start to, you know, just get to be to where Kennen doesn't do enough damage to do anything to him top lane. He does have that giant's belt up. And Vlad forced a pool. Cassiopeia does Burning Knight though, so that's not going to be up anytime soon.
Did Cass not ult? I guess she didn't
Cassiopeia
get the
did
ult.
not ult, no.
Hmm.
And they may go for a dragon here, because
Yeah,
Vlad
they could. Oh wow.
Oh, Nocturne.
Oh, Ash. Hmm.
Ooh, and they're gonna give it up and decide to not fight anymore after a bunch of flashes go down.
And I have to say, like, Nocturne needs to be a little bit less aggressive with those spell shields. He needs to be a little bit better timed, because when you give people a window for, like, it's just very easy to ignore. The spell shield could have waited, because Ashe wasn't going to.
Volley backwards at
Yeah.
that moment in time or anything. Ashe had no reason to break that spell shield, yeah.
Unless she ulted. But I don't think that she was gonna ult with the whole team in retreat right now.
The gold this game is almost even. Still a very close game.
It's close, but we also have big level discrepancies.
Yeah.
2 levels still on Cassiopeia and a level on Kennen. But this Oracle is dealing so much damage to UT Austin.
Alright, and they do manage to get another combo off bottom lane and pick up a second Janna kill. Just like last game, Ashe is continuing to get ahead bottom even if the solos aren't doing as well. Looks like Kennen is going to be rushing Rylai's as his second item. It's just one of those things where Kennen has a bunch of choices and he's going more of a utility than damage.
So do you go next? You does.
I agree with it. I think Gunblade Kennen is a good option. Not really. I was joking, in case you were unaware.
Oh,
I've seen someone
awkward.
do it.
I was unaware.
And they are trying to go on them at Dragon, but Nautilus misses his Q.
Olaf is low. I don't. That was. It's Olaf who just, I don't know, can get his own him off from the lane. And he's doing a pretty good job of it.
Olaf really has no sort of sustain. He hasn't bought in any lifesteal or anything in lane to help him, just last in there. He just has the health and MR.
Yeah, like even though he's building magic resistant health, there's not really anything he can do to stop Kinnan from harassing him.
Yeah.
And there's no sustain, which is brutal.
He ghosts. I'm not exactly sure why that went.
Yeah, he ghosted after Kinnan turned around. But he was just afraid that Kinnan would flash ult or something. I don't know.
And Nautilus will be holding top. This would be a great time for them to make a play on Dragon, except that...
Yeah, the Nocturne's also top. So.
Yeah. Graves ulted there.
Probably just planning to go back or something.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe not. Kinnan needs to get out of there pretty soon before he gets CC locked. It's fine. So rushing the Warmogs on Olaf. I really think something like Aurelia's or even Maud Malmortius would be a better option.
I think Mom Mortius this game would be a very strong option. I would have even thrown just a regular Vampiric Scepter in there, just so we can stay in lane
Right,
against
exactly.
Kennen a lot easier.
Yeah,
I mean, I
would have
don't know
got
if
like
you need to go like Wriggles or something like that, but I think definitely getting a Wit's End. Oh, and the offensive ult comes out from Janna, but Ashe is gonna flash.
Did you actually mean to say Wit's End or was that next?
I meant to say Wriggles, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure what I did say.
Oh, did Lux just steal that?
No, I don't think so. Somebody
No.
somebody go back a second.
Yes. Purple team did not. Or hold on. I will go check.
I'm checking.
Okay, you tell me then.
Here we will. Everybody looks like they're. I want to say I'll go back and look too, just to show everyone else. But it looks like action's still happening.
No, they got it before the Lux ult.
Okay.
Okay.
If
So
it was a
Purple
steal,
does
I would have
pick
gone
up
back.
Dragon, but they get a kill in the process for UT Dallas. And they're shoving down bottom tower. We will see if Kennen makes a play for top.
He's definitely gonna get that tower at least.
Oh yeah, it is very low.
Are you guys?
Good.
Make sure that you cut back up. If you're not live,
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
not live.
hit
No,
the
I was
hit
not.
the arrow next to the left of the timer.
Live now if I was not before.
Okay.
What's your game time, Sherman?
It's live. It should just say live. You should hit the button, the skip button to the
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I know,
Live.
but what is your time?
Oh,
Just wanna make sure.
21:14. I'm sorry.
Oh, and they did try to save that tower by fighting. They're gonna pick up a couple kills, it
A
appears.
lot of kills
Ooh, that was a really good play. Just
by
Kennen,
Kennen. That was a huge
so
Kennen
much
ult.
damage in there. That Cassiopeia ult doing a really good job keeping
Oh,
them.
and getting the sun off on Lux. She should die here.
Wow.
And they should be able to pick up a tower off of this too.
More for that.
You could get 2 towers easily. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe not.
I don't know.
Three
They don't
points
have a
pretty far
three-player.
back.
Wow, that was a really impressive play. Just making sure to hold on to that tower as long as possible.
Yeah, they should back off here.
Finally seeing a really a nice advantage for UT Austin in this series. They have 1,000 gold there. They just picked up Dragon, and the levels are still like we still have the 2-level difference on Vladimir, no 2-level difference on Olaf. We haven't seen a whole lot of activity from Nocturne this game, but he is really strong late game. He does a lot of damage, and he's going for a bit of a tanky build, so he's going to have a lot of sustain. So I could foresee him doing really well as this game goes on.
This Kennen did not finish his Will of the Ancients, and doesn't appear to be in the process of finishing it anytime soon. I don't know if that's the right
I
decision.
think he'd grab it since
After-
Cassiopeia already got hers.
Yeah,
But
we
I
will.
mean, obviously finishing a Rylai's is good too. So.
Yes. It worked out very well there. They managed to pick up 4 kills for just the 1 tower, and they got the tower anyway afterwards. And just
And,
look how much damage he puts out. Oh, he almost just kills Vlad with everyone else there.
I think Nocturne could have. If
Ulted in
Nocturne
there.
ulted, then I think they could have then they could have fought the remaining 2. Well, not fought, but backed off just fine.
See, look at this top lane. Kennen is 3 levels up on Olaf. He's having a really hard time.
Looks like they're gonna make a move to clear some wards and see if they can't try and bait a fight here. Huh. There's
So
still
they could
no
catch
warp.
Nautilus or Olaf here.
Oh, and Kennen's ult appears
Uh,
that it will be back up pretty soon, but there's a good brush check. Janna does have oracles now. They're gonna make sure that just not clearing the wards. That's okay.
I think they're pinging.
They're gonna get Baron control right now. This is not a team that you want to like run into while they're doing Baron. They have
Way.
ridiculous AoE.
I think they could actually Baron though right now. I think, like, at this point in the game, they're
Definitely with Cassiopeia, they have a
The problem is-
very strong ability to.
They have it fast, but they don't have anyone to tank it because not
Yeah.
so succeed.
actually like, Nocturne can do like tank it pretty well. I don't know if
actually
you know,
what?
but the spell shield does absorb
Yeah, it
one
blocks
of,
one hit.
it blocks one hit, but that means you have the double attack speed, so you're regenning a lot from your life steal.
Yeah,
and
but
every
you
auto,
get the
like,
half attack damage, so you have half the AP. So, what's your point?
my point is you can tank it pretty well as Nocturne.
Better than most, I
It
suppose.
does appear there's just gonna be a stalemate though. Between the casters, not in the game. Don't worry, guys.
I think though two are bottom and Nocturne's at base. They
man.
don't know about the Nocturne, but I think that they could
Oh,
actually
and
contest Baron here.
Oh, they
Yeah.
are gonna go.
The arrow cannon.
He does
Oh,
hit
man.
the arrow, and they're
dead.
probably going to pick up this cannon kill. Yeah, almost no contest. And
Oh,
not
what is he doing?
in.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, and
Oh, wow.
Wow,
A lot of
signs of
crazy stuff going on there.
A lot of ultimates being Baron there.
They can't do that. I don't think they could do. They can stop that probably.
I think with the three
Oh,
of
Graves is still bottom though.
Graves is not there.
He didn't even recall or try to run up.
But this is going down really slowly.
That Olaf doesn't.
Yeah, they
have-
can't do it.
Oh, but
Nope.
Oh, Cassiopeia just gets
Okay.
caught.
I don't know.
still
I don't know if
think
they can
It'll
do
be
it.
risky.
They really have no one to tank it right now because Olaf has absolutely no way of sustaining it.
No, that tornado didn't knock anybody up. They got it though.
Oh, there we go. So they get it. They do trade 2 bottom towers for the process.
hopefully, I don't know. Yeah, they'll get this. Never mind.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So he's going for Olaf's going for the mob right now. It's a good idea. Really good idea.
And just like that, the gold is even once again.
Very close game.
Seen very good plays on both teams' parts. That cannon pickoff definitely kept them in the game when it seemed like they were dropping behind pretty far.
It's the power of Ash.
Ash is about 700 gold ahead of Grave. So even with all that's happening, still managing to get ahead of Graves. This is just a stalemate going on here. Trying to silence.
They're just not gonna want to engage right now. Like,
Oh,
and
no
they
way.
shouldn't. Yeah. I was reading numbers a few weeks back. Actually, probably was a few months back now. And somebody was actually valuing Baron buff at around like 3,000 gold, like the equivalent of 3,000 gold. Or no, I'm sorry, it was like 5,000 gold.
I think looks like they're gonna try to.
Was it 3,000 per person?
Yeah, you get what? 45 AP? That's
45
860.
AP, like
At level
30
18.
attack. Ridiculous. I don't know.
Actually, no, it's so they're only getting 30 AP right now. It's 40 at
Hold on, we can
16.
find out.
Red team's turret
We can
has been
find out.
destroyed.
We have the
the technology. Oh, we do have an Astro with, so I don't think that we're gonna be able to engage on here. That was a good dodge by everyone because there were a lot of people there.
To the tower, see if they can't poke harder. But I don't think they poke harder than a Cassiopeia and a Cannon. So
And a Graves.
yeah, there's really no way they're gonna be able to push unless they get a kill. I think.
Yeah, the numbers I remember reading about Baron is that it's basically gives your team almost a 20,000 gold advantage.
In
That might have
item
been-
equivalent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. In other words, it's very deadly. You don't want to engage on a team with Baron. In case you were doubting the importance of those numbers. Yeah, see, they can just clear any wave that comes at them immediately. And while they do have good poke from Ashe and
Lux.
Lux, I don't think it's I don't think it's enough to counter the poke of UT Austin.
It looks like they're gonna try to split push a little bit to see if they can't make something happen that way. Just send Nautilus bottom to take that. But they're going to invade here as soon as Nautilus leaves. Wow.
Oh man.
It's gonna go really well in UT Austin's favor, it seems. Oh, they don't pick up the Vlad.
Or the Ashe.
But everyone is so low that they should be able to.
Oh, and Nautilus is gonna get there, and he's gonna go
Nautilus
in.
is coming in.
Oh.
Graves. Graves is gonna be okay.
Cassiopeia's just in a really bad position. She's almost surely gonna get picked off.
Oh, but she might get Ashe in the process.
Oh. Graves did. So we end up after all of that going 2 for 1 in favor of UT Dallas.
UT Dallas.
That's yeah.
Blue.
Wow. That looked like surely it would go in Boston's favor when they got that good engage off.
They
but Kennen
split
didn't get the-
properly. That was really what happened. Is like the people who were low were able to split away from the group in a way.
Oh,
that
and they
favored.
are gonna get a great Lux ult to pick that up.
Wow.
And
That's definitely not what you want to have happen.
they could very well push for inhib here and try and get it if they wanted.
I think they're just gonna
Can
go bottom.
as well as go back.
We're gonna go for
Heal.
inner maybe. Let's see if they go try to tower first. I'm sure they will go get blue buff after that.
I probably bet they're gonna put it on Lux.
Janet went for the Aegis before the Australia's. It's kind of strange on a team with Kennen. And against an Olaf. I don't know how I feel about that. Actually leave the blue buff.
They did ward it, so they might try to snipe it.
Oh, looks like Lux is sticking around for that.
Called it.
Careful though, Nocturne's ult will be up soon.
Come on.
Oh, and a
She
great
does get
snipe.
it. Very impressive.
That's really good.
Olaf finishes his maw. And keeping that blue buff off Cassiopeia is a very good thing since she has no cooldown reduction items. It's gonna help them, you know, keep her DPS down a little bit. So she
And
does.
she pretty much used all her mana trying to get the blue, so now she has to go back again.
High risk, high reward there. And Nada still has... Is that the same oracles from the beginning of the game?
I don't know.
He has died once and rebought oracles. He bought oracles twice.
Okay. I mean, he's definitely paid off. Like, the oracles definitely paid off.
He had to rebuy oracles. They killed him when they got that when they pushed down mid. And they engaged on them as they were trying to run away. They managed to pick up the kill. Oh wow,
Oh
they
man.
go on Ashe here.
And this is probably gonna result in a kill.
And they do pick up the Ashe. That was a great ult by Nocturne.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that was just great. That was exactly what they need right
Aaron
now.
is up. It looks like, I mean, without Ashe, I'm not sure how well they can contest it.
And it looks like they're gonna make the move for it right now.
Ashe picking up the second Phantom Dancer.
Ooh. Instead of
Life Steal or a QSS against the double AP. We'll see.
Oh, come on, Nocturne spell shield stuff. Oh, they steal!
Oh.
you steal it. He gets the smite.
Nocturne
Nocturne
never...
didn't even
Nocturne
smite.
Oh, wow.
and that's
bad.
probably gonna cost
Oh,
them
they
the
need to
game.
kill that Cassiopeia. I'm not sure why they're...
He's Doom.
Oh, wow. And that went very
Oh, and
much...
Lux is gonna flash up here.
Lux's ult is down still. Depressing, depressing, depressing.
He'll be up soon. She probably... Oh, there's a tower there. If that tower wasn't there, she could have just kept walking at him. Ulted him right when he got to the fountain. Moving.
Yeah, and I think that's just gonna cost them the game right there. Like they had that Baron, and I don't know what happened with the Smite.
I really think they could have just turned. It's not... I don't know if it's worth
Yeah.
risking the
I
smite
think
steal.
even if
and
they...
that-
Or if they just bait the fight and Kennen is just sitting in a bush and like gets a 4-man ult off. It wasn't even... That was a 4v5 at Baron.
Mhm.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Gosh, I just read for some reason, I don't know. I just read Nocturne picked up a Will of the Ancients. I was like, that's not right.
Kennen still no will. This is depressing.
Yeah, that would change fights. Like,
I think that would change fights a
Completely change
lot.
fights.
I think that would help. You know, that Cassiopeia would stay alive even longer. Just get so much
I mean,
more damage.
it would be like nice for Kennen, but then like Cassiopeia is gonna get a sudden
Exactly.
20% extra. Yeah, I mean, Kennen's feeling the effects of the one, but they really need that second.
that Ashe moves fast.
Yeah, she does. Every time it looks like UT Austin is starting to, you know, manage to pull away, make a decent play, you know, UT Dallas does something very well to counter it. Whether it's like the contesting Baron, or managing to pick up the ace.
Oh man, that Ashe moves so fast.
And the Ashe did pick up a BF sword, so still not electing any sort of defensive item.
They're probably... What do you think they're going to push now? Probably bottom or top. They'll probably grab the outer tower top, I would
I think
expect.
they probably will do that. Or they might try and pick off Graves, he's kind of far out. It doesn't even look like... I think they might just go... Yep.
Yeah.
Ashe is 100% crit chance right now. She still has focus up, never mind.
It's like, geez, that is a lot. Well, she has
85%.
85%, yeah.
Yeah, but then
Looks
plus
like
the
they will
mastery,
rotate
it's
around the
gonna be
top.
even higher. How much does the mastery give?
4%.
There isn't some mastery.
Oh no, there isn't a mastery.
Isn't? Oh, they took
Not-
that out.
not-
That's right.
Was
right,
4%.
it was broken. It was 3%.
3%.
3%.
Whatever.
Gangplank one lanes with it.
A lot of people won lanes with that.
Dude, I was playing an
Can't
ARAM
blame
today
anybody.
with Pantheon, and I was like, you know what I should have done? I should have run my crit damage set. Like, that would have been so broken. On all those people
I
who were
love that on
just...
Pantheon.
I'm gonna do it, like...
They're gonna give Lux blue buff for the cooldowns. Oh.
Well, Vladimir already has a
Would have
blue
been
buff.
better as
cooldown.
AP Lux, but you know.
Somehow I put my game on 1/2 speed without even realizing it for like 15 seconds. Pretty good at spectating.
I think it would do us all a favor. Or I think this game is meant to be played at 1/2 speed.
And we do have, you know, just them getting ready to push down
And they don't
top.
have an Oracle anymore though.
Nautilus did die a second time, so they know they're there and they don't even have any idea. Our ping's down, and they might be able to go on them with Ashe separate here. And it looks like they're not even gonna try. Oh, that Janna.
Oh,
Oh,
that could have gone better.
yeah, just no real like.
Jonna had the right idea there.
Oh, and Nocturne dives in. Oh, they will
Oh man,
kill
they're
him,
gonna.
definitely. Wow, and Olaf is targeting Janna for some reason. That just, oh,
Oh, that was really bad for
they
them.
won that fight very hard because Olaf just, you know, had no target on the people doing damage.
And that's what they need to. I mean, this game is definitely not over.
Oh,
They're down by about 5k, but like you wait for the next Baron to come up, you take Baron. Like if they can take Baron, and actually take it, and not lose it, then they can definitely win this game.
that was a really good fight on UT Austin's part, knowing that their ults were down and that they were completely open to just do a ton of damage there.
Yeah, Nocturne picked a really good time to jump in.
Yeah, real ballsy, but it paid off.
He didn't even die. Surprising.
He is about to finish his frozen mallet, so it's gonna be even harder to kill him pretty soon.
Kennen might be overstaying his welcome here.
And then I think it's okay.
Yeah, I don't think Nautilus can do much against Kennen Z.
Oh no, no, no.
There's an arrow coming.
Oh, well.
Oh, it does miss. Oh wow.
They're heading towards Baron. Probably gonna be up soon.
And now they have a Shirelius, which is just
And
going to make their
Kennen-
engages really scary.
Kennen electing to go death cap next.
wait.
Instead of Voda, and then
Oh, but
they're gonna grab Baron
they're
here.
going to grab
It
Baron
is
here,
up.
and that's not what they needed to do.
Lost.
UT Austin is in horrible position for this Baron.
They
They
did
weren't
not
ready at all.
for it, and they're just not in any sort of position to contest it even. I don't even think they know it went down.
I really think Kennen needs to finish that Will of the Ancients. That's just me.
Oh, that was such a good Nautilus hook.
So, I guess they have to fight here.
And that's a 5v lead. That game is
It's probably gonna be game.
almost going to end the game. Just so good on UT Austin's part, having the Baron timer there.
And just send at someone down. Okay, the minions have pushed themselves, I guess. Olaf can just tank these turrets.
Yes, very much so. He has an Atmos.
And what? 4,000 HP.
Hey, say and, you know, whatever. That Nautilus is
He
just
could take.
terrifying now.
The GGs do go out. Oh, but I think they're going to pick up one more kill before this game ends.
And Ash does get it.
So, I don't want to be mean here or anything, but my school's open team can totally kick your school's open team's butt.
That was directed at the co-caster Drogulus for anyone interested.
I attend you, Austin. I also don't care.
Dude, that's mean. Alright, well, thank you everyone. That is the end of the set.
Cool.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and shamelessly plug my own team. Tomorrow we are playing at 7 o'clock 8 o'clock EST versus, I don't remember the name of the university, for the Premier League. It should be a really fun match. We are 9th seed playing against the 8th seed. So please join us for that series.